Listen, bro, if you want to get your females up, bro, and you trying to be a player, bro, watch this video. First of all, man, it's easy to pull females, bro. All you got to do is wait for the choosing signals and then make your move. And then once you do, boom, they in the rotation. Understand, bro, these females that's in your rotation, bro, you not taking them out on no dates, bro. You bringing them right to the crib. Now, the number one rule and the hardest part about having a rotation, bro, is that you cannot get attached, bro. Do not get attached to one certain female. You have to be emotionally uninvolved. And don't worry about a female calling you a F-boy or a player or whatever, because that's the stuff that they like. They like players, bro.
Mind about a woman within 3-6 months. I mean, you're dating somebody, and within 3-6 months, you've made up your mind, you know, this girl, I can see myself with her long term. This girl, no. This girl, I can see myself having babies with her. This other girl, no. We make up our minds like that. We know, okay? How many girls have dated some guy and the guy's like, I want to get married, I want to have a family, I want to get married. And the girl's like, no, I'm nervous about it and shit like that. Well, that's different, see? There, you know, it's the guy who, she's just made up his mind. Guy, we make up our minds quickly. When we want to get married, when we want to have a family, you know, 3-6 months. That's pretty much it. You know, and the thing is, see, if you, a woman, are dating a guy and it's gone past 3-6 months, 9 months, a year, and there's no rumbling about babies or marriage, he doesn't want to be with you long term. It's simple as that.
Walking past a group of women.
Part 2. Remember on part 1 when I told y'all, when you see a group of women out and you walk past them, don't drop your head and look at your phone. This is what you do. I told you to single one of them out. This the one that you single out. If you're confident enough, you single out whichever one you want. But if you're struggling with confidence that day, this is what you do, bro. You single out the ugliest one. By now, you should be confident enough to make eye contact and to speak to an ugly woman. You feel me? When you single her out and say, hey, how you doing? And keep it moving, all her pretty homegirls gonna look at her like, damn, we ain't used to that. Usually people speak to us. We the ones that men usually hit on. You know what I'm saying? She the ugly friend. So they gonna like you even more because they wondering, damn, he like her more than me? This shit should not be free, bro. Y'all better hit that follow button right now.
Kings, listen up. You must adapt the mindset that every girl is a hoe. It's gonna help you sleep better at night, you know, when you get older. You know, a lot of y'all youngins be like, oh, I need a good girl and shit. You better get you a girl at the church. And even the girl at the church ain't a good girl. Trust me and believe me. And I'm gonna break it down right here in a few simple steps, right? You will never know a girl's body count unless you know her personally, your peers know her, or she's from town. And this is why when you get older, body count sort of leaves the equation, right? Let's say you meet a girl from out of town, right? At a bar, you're 27, she's 27, and y'all both single. Let's assume she started having sex at 17 and caught 2 bodies a year minimum on the low side. King, she's 27 with 20 bodies minimum. And that's not even including college. Let's say she went to college. King, her freshman year, she bugged out. 10 to 15 bodies minimum, athletes, and many one-night stands. Now you could assume she got 35 to 40 bodies based off of basic numerology. Just assume she's a hoe, and you're good to go. Like and follow for more content.
When it comes to dating, which race or ethnicity are the most attractive to people in America? Now before I begin, this is based on a provision of data from Facebook that analyzed 2.4 million interactions between guys and girls, where the person was asked if they were interested or not. Here we go. Let's start with who received the highest response rates, starting with women responding to men. We can see Latino, Asian, and white girls are very interested in white guys, while black women are interested in black men. Next, men responding to women. Black, white, and Latino guys are very interested in the Asian girl, while Asian guys in Latino women. Okay, here are people with the lowest response rates, starting with women responding to men. Most women were less interested in black guys, while black women were less interested in white guys. On the flip side, men responding to women, almost all guys were less interested in black women. And just to be clear, this is one variable. There are many others that I'll be covering in the future. And be sure to check out our new Red Pill YouTube video.
Women support women, unless that woman has a different opinion than you. Respect all religions, except for Christianity. Black Lives Matter, except for black conservatives. We want basic human rights for everyone, except for the rights of unborn babies. Racism is evil. Unless, of course, you're being racist to a white person, then it's justified. Do you smell that? I smell hypocrisy!
The 10 most attractive body parts in men are ranked by women. And the following information comes from a website called Muscle and Fitness. Number 10. Beards. Women associate full beards with health and parenting abilities. Number 9. Powerful hands. Women believe that big hands relate to masculinity. Number 8, the mysterious mouth. Studies have shown that women are less attracted to happy men. Number 7, your eyes. Number 6, a chiseled chest, because this muscle is consistent with a hunting physique. Number 5, strong arms. Strong arms for the ability to protect a woman. Number 4, ripped back. Studies have shown that it was even more important than height. Now before we move on to number 3, have a look at the latest video we posted on our Red Pill YouTube, link in the bio. Number 3, broad shoulders. Men with this trait have reported having more sexual partners. Number 2, glutes, as it expresses physical fitness. And number 1, you know it, abs, as it correlates with high testosterone.
Here are massive double standards about dating that no one likes to talk about. If a man cheats on his girl with anyone, he's branded as the worst human ever. But if a woman cheats, even if multiple times, it's called a discovery phase. It's much more easily forgiven and we all laugh it off together. When a woman judges a man by his physical appearance, let's say it's his height, everything is fine. But if you judge a girl by any metric, for example, asking about her weight, you become the enemy of all. If your girlfriend talks about a celebrity saying he's super attractive and she would have his babies, silence. But if the boyfriend says that the girl on TV is kinda cute, the man is persecuted. If a woman says she wants her man to be tall, muscular, handsome, high EQ, high IQ, wealthy, good with housework, good in bed, everything is fine. But if you even bring up and ask a girl what she brings to the table, everyone gets mad. And be sure to check our new Red Pill YouTube video.
The Conquest of Mexico, Part 14. Did you know that we know the names of the first Spaniard and indigenous woman to get married and have children in Mexico? Their story offers us a chance to understand not only the complexity of our past, but also our shared destiny. In 1511, a Spaniard named Gonzalo Guerrero shipwrecked off the coast of Mexico. He was enslaved by a Mayan tribe but later earned his freedom, after which he married Cecil A, the daughter of his new indigenous king. When Spanish conquistadors later attempted to convince him to join them, Gonzalo rejected them, saying, "I am married and have 3 children. Go and God's blessings be with you, for you have seen how beautiful these children of mine are." He took a few gifts that the Spaniards had brought for him, but ultimately he sent them away, and he stayed with his family and his adopted community. Years later, Gonzalo was killed alongside his indigenous comrades in a battle against the Spaniards, making him the first Spaniard to die defending what is now Mexican soil, and thus began mestizaje in Mexico.
So this is gonna be a really hard pill to swallow. Girls actually like nice guys, but you're probably not as nice as you think you are, you manipulative ass bitch.
Top 10 countries with the longest PPs in the world. However, countries with self-reported data were disqualified, and only countries with a high number of participants were accepted. Number 10, Thailand with 3.7 inches. Number 9, Italy with 4.9 inches. Number 8, China with 5.1 inches. Number 7, Turkey with 5.4 inches. Number 6, Costa Rica with 5.4 inches. Number 5, Egypt with 5.5. Number 4, France with 5.7 inches. Now before we move on to the top 3, improve your dating skills by checking out our YouTube, link in the bio. Number 3, the Netherlands with 6.1 inches. Number 2, Brazil with 6.2 inches. And number 1, Colombia with 6.6 inches.
Following the death of George Floyd, I was like all of you. Appalled, disgusted, ashamed, guilty. And I was in full support of the Black Lives Matter movement. I was your typical Twitter BLM advocate. Donating, posting links, showing my support. Hell, I even posted the stupid black square on Instagram. But never once did I blame Donald Trump. And seeing all of you blame him made me wonder why. So I started researching. I looked for anything I could find about Donald Trump and why everyone said he was so racist. And I saw all of the same awful videos as you. But the difference between you and I is I dug further. I found the real clips of Trump's speeches, and not the cut-up fake version put out by the media. And I wondered to myself, why lie? So then I started researching BLM, and found out that the entire thing was one big scam. All of that money being donated, and not a penny of it went to help Black America. It went to fund Democratic campaigns. People out there burning Bibles and flags, using BLM as an excuse to destroy our cities. That's not okay with me, and it shouldn't be okay with you either. I implore you to do more research, and you'll realize this happens every 4 years. Of course I believe Black Lives Matter, but I will never support the organization.
I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me, Papa. Papa, I'm your biggest fan, I'll follow you until you love me, Papa, Papa, I'd say. Baby, that's a wild superstar, you don't love me.
Thinks girls can't have guy
They
friends.
can't not. You know why?
Listen, any little problem we're gonna have, you're gonna go straight to your guy friend, all right? And they're gonna take advantage of that. And once, if we ever break up, God forbid, guess who's gonna try to get at you?
Who?
Your guy friend.
No, he's not, because it's not even like that.
So how much you want to bet? If
It's
you
not
literally,
even like that.
How much
Well,
you want
literally,
to
I'll literally call him right now.
Call him right now.
I'll
Put
call
him on
Okay.
speaker so everybody
Okay.
can see that I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, so me and Davis broke up. I just want to get like a distraction.
Okay.
Can you come over?
Hell yeah. Send that. What, you hungry or some shit?
I told you.
Nothing. I'll call you back. I'm gonna send you the Addy, okay?
Hold up. Roll it on my wrist. Roll it on my bitch.
What?
30 on my waist.
What?
30 to your face.
Yeah.
60 to your face.
Yeah.
90 to your face.
Yeah.
That's a closed case.
Yeah.
You an old nigga.
You cannot go from being simp-minded to alpha-minded in one day just by watching my videos and having a meeting with me. It don't work like that. See, it's all a process. You know, y'all want to rush the process, but you got to enjoy the process. But I'm going to give you the steps right here. 1, stop masturbating. Sperm creates life. Imagine what it could do if you keep it in your body. Every time you want to go bust a nut, go to the gym. Go read a book. You know what I'm saying? Self-improve. 2, I want you to cut off all women for 2 to 3 months, get a gym membership, and go to the gym every day. Build that dream body that you always wanted. When you look good, you feel good. You must build yourself up financially. Start saving today. Every man must have 6 months of savings in his bank account just in case he loses his job today or tomorrow. Build your credit. You know, cash is king, but credit gets you the doors that cash can't. And 4, during this lonely process, I want you to learn female nature. Do your due diligence or schedule a meeting with me. Just leave a comment below or DM me. I'm happy to help. And also, working your toxic ways. I used to be toxic, and that shit is not cool.
This myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity. Because we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way. And you tell this to a woman and it just blows her back. No, I have male friends. You have male friends because they know it can be nothing else right now. I tell you what, all your male friends, just ask them in a friendly way. If I wanted to date you, would you be okay with that?
Did you know graphics used to be like this? Ugh. Alright, bro, I'm heading out. See ya. Alright. Hey, wait. Oh, what's up? Whoa, you look weird, bro. I don't look weird. You look weird. Anyone home? Hello? Hello? Ah, shoot. We got another glitch over here, Larry. Oh, hey, what's going on? Don't worry, sir. I'll be fixed up in a jiffy. There. Go ahead and reboot for me. Reboot? Reboot what? How? Oh, sorry. Hit the little dangly thing in the back of your throat. Okay. Go on. There we go. All better. Here's my card. There's a survey on the back. I'd really appreciate if you fill that out. Have a good night.
Black women are the highest educated group of women. They're the most enrolled in college per capita. But none of them can tell you what per capita means.
If a man pays for lunch, I pay for dinner. If he pays for the movie tickets, I will buy snacks. If he buys me shoes, I'll get him a nice suit. If he's having a rough day, I'll help him out. Stop expecting him to treat you like a queen while you are not treating him like a king. Remember, a relationship goes both ways.
I'm just saying it's worldly.
Well, you see, Kevin, I come from inner poverty and I wasn't raised with much, but after my international travels, I see what I deserve in my life.
Deserve, do you? Deserve.
Yes.
Tell me why you deserve what somebody else has.
I never said that.
Well, what do you mean? Tell me what you deserve.
I deserve money because I'm intelligent.
So, every intelligent person, are you a member of Mensa?
What's Mensa?
The Society for Genius Level Intellects.
Oh, well, I've never heard of this.
Reasons to leave. Part 2. Schools consistently fail our children.
Despite the efforts of countless teachers and parents, our education is largely broken. Our biggest problems revolve around obesity, mental illness, and credit card debt, but kids are still taught next to nothing about fitness, mindset, or personal finance. They take 12 years of math, even though their phone is a supercomputer. They memorize facts, which are forgotten the day after the test. Our outdated curriculum tries to cover everything for everyone and ends up adequately serving almost no one. When they graduate, they won't know how to pay taxes, read a food label, hold a conversation, or even believe in themselves. And if they're unfortunate enough to stumble into college, most of them will never get a job related to their degree. But at least they felt good for 4 years with binge drinking and safe spaces. Our children need us, and the future needs our children, but we have to stop treating schools like production lines because our kids aren't products. Follow me for more. Reasons to leave behind our increasingly mediocre society, Part 3. Fear is the new religion. Loosely speaking, it's been about 75 years since our nation has faced any real adversity. Entire generations have now lived their entire lives in an age of unprecedented prosperity. The cost of admission was our strength, our grit, and perhaps our ability to sense real danger. Some people fear sworn police officers more than armed criminals, and others won't say who they voted for in fear of losing their job. Although heart disease kills 14% of all Americans, people still eat junk food, use the elevator, and make excuses. But they are social distancing for, their health. As our freedom of speech slowly and dangerously erodes and the divide between people who used to be family and friends widens, it's obvious that people aren't scared of things that pose a real threat. They're just scared of things that threaten their pride.
Came out as bisexual last year, and since then I have been dating women. And what I've found very fascinating is that the more I date women, the more I find myself understanding heterosexual men. Let me explain. Exhibit A. I was on a first date with a girl who asked me out, by the way. This is relevant because when the check came, she never once made a move to pay. Not even like the fake, let me reach for my purse move. And though I don't mind paying on a date, part of me felt like, the offer would have been nice. I was also a little taken aback that she didn't even say thank you. And I never heard from her again. It really made me feel like she just asked me out so she could have a free dinner. And the moment I thought that, I was like, oh my God, I sound like all of my guys.